So now you've started your memorization of the Quran. Inshallah, in this video, I want to show you the tracker that we have developed to ensure that you are able to track the verses as you memorize them, that you have a plan of memorization and a plan of revision, and you can track your journey as you go along. Because what can give you more motivation than seeing what you've completed already and what you need to complete in the future? In this video, I'll be talking about the importance of tracking your ayat that you have learned and what you need to memorize too. Now, that's something that I only done for a small part of my journey when I was memorizing the Quran. However, when I was tracking the verses that I memorized, then it made give me a plan that what I need to do over the next couple of months. And alhamdulillah, it really helped. And anyone, the Hifz schools, they always have a tracking journey. Like not a tracker, they have a tracker that they use for the children. So what I've done, of course, my channel's about you, adults who want to memorize the Quran. So I've developed this Hifz tracker for you. We've got a blue one over here, and we have a green one too, which of course helps people, whichever one they like. Of course, you may like the green one, or you might like the blue one. I'll just hold up the blue one for now. In here, alhamdulillah, it was designed actually by my daughter. So, that's the cover. I always have the branding, Sharia Finance Market, of course. That's really important. So welcome to your Hifz tracker. It gives you the opportunity to just have something where you can, track your journey. Now we start off with the virtues of memorizing the Quran. So we have some verses, ayat, and also some hadith regarding that. And of course, the methods of memorization. So you can look at these, you can watch the channel, you can get them some methods of memorization and also some methods of revising the Quran as well. Things which, are really important to ensure that you can continue. Of course, you have a list of all of the surahs with little circles that you can check off as you go along. So when you memorize Surah Al-Fatiha, Surah Al-Baqarah, Surah Ali Imran, Surah Al-Nisa, all of these surahs, or if you're starting from the back, of course, you've got the other, you can go the other way. You can start from Al-Falaq, Al-Nas, Al-Falaq, Al-Ikhlas, and so on, and you can tick them as you go along. That's no problem, whichever way. Now, of course, I've left a couple of places for notes because as you go along in your journey memorizing the Quran, ultimately, it's good to use the first one to see which methods are good for you and what you found is useful for you to help you to memorize the Quran and also for you to revise the Quran in a good way. Remember, audio recording your memorization and audio recording your revision is very, very good. But when we get to the actual target phase, so here we have some sections. We've got for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So each 2-page spread is for a week's worth of tracking. And what you find is that you have, okay, for your memorization, what juz are you on? What verses are you memorizing? And what have you completed? Have you completed it? You can put it there. So every day, and then you've got something for your revision. What juz is it? What verse numbers? And have you completed that revision? And then the review. So the difference between revision and review, the review is of course what you're reviewing over the long-term memorization. That what juz are you reviewing at the moment? What surah are you reviewing? And what page numbers? Because of course, when you're reviewing, you should be reviewing larger amounts because it's easier for you. You've memorized them and you've put them into at least your medium-term memory, if not your long-term memory. Remember, reviewing is about putting the memorization into your long-term memory. So each 2-page spread is a week, and this one book is going to be for 1 full year. So you'll be able to track your memorization for 1 full year. The ones that they normally have in the madaris are much shorter, maybe for a month or so. But this one should, once you get the one tracker, then it will last you for the year, inshallah. And then you've got some more, pages for notes that you can write down at the end, because of course everyone will learn some things as they go along. And what write down notes in the beginning, your notes at the end will be different because you'll have a year's worth of memorization that you've completed and tracked it and see what works for you. So of course, whatever is good for you. And then at the end, some nice little motivational message to continue on to the next year of your journey. Designed by my daughter, alhamdulillah, like the cover and everything. But of course, everything was inside the content. The real stuff is by me because I went through a journey of memorizing the Quran as an adult. This is designed for you as adults. If your children are memorizing the Quran and you want to get that for them, then by all means, that's no problem. But I just thought, let me give you a quick preview of the memorization. There's some links in the description, of course. If you want to track your memorization and you like these, then purchase them, and that will just help towards keeping me going in doing the videos for you. Of course, we have our motivation from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but also we are a self-funded business and we want to make sure that we can continue to make these videos valuable for you, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.